Hello and welcome to Google Gemini presents Cricbuzz Comm Box. It's GK and Gava in the house. So the G&G Music Factory. Woo! What up? What up? All right, we'll tell you. We're here to tell you the score, literally, because right now, what happened?
Just making sure I can hear you.
Oh, all right. That's good. It's always a good thing. Not too many people give me that privilege, but thank you for that, brother. West Indies are 83 rather, for the loss of 1 wicket. This is at the end of, it is 82. It became 83 in the first ball of the next over. But yeah, 82 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. They had a power play, which was a little strange. Gaff.
I don't think it was acceptable.
Okay, all right. So you're being harsher than I am.
I don't think it was acceptable.
I'm telling you the score. 45 for no loss at the end of the power play. Unacceptable.
It's the no loss.
Yeah.
On that Eden Gardens pitch with the quick outfield, and we saw a little bit of dew already at the ground. You can't be 45 for no loss. If you're 45 for 2, you think, okay, right, fine. Yeah. Because you've lost a couple of wickets, you're trying to sort of steady the ship and then see what to do from there on. But you haven't lost a wicket. You can't be 45 on that pitch with that quick outfield in the power play.
Yeah, I was just really surprised with how Shai Hope played, and it ended for him strangely as well. 32 of 33. Now, think about the fact that he's played a little more than 1/4 of the entire innings.
Yeah,
right?
And he's going to run a ball.
He's going to run a ball. How much pressure does that put? Because he couldn't kick on. I mean, he tried, but he just couldn't kick on. Roston Chase on the other side was constantly batting. At one point, he was at 200, then 180, 190. He was batting out of his skin compared to how he usually does, opening for the first time. But Shai Hope I don't understand what happened to him today.
Just one of those days for Shai Hope where you couldn't sort of get going. But I actually think now cricket's probably a game which will see a lot of evolution. We've already seen a lot of evolution in the T20 format. We see a lot of players being retired towards the back end of the innings.
Yeah.
I think there might be a stage in the game in the future where you start retiring people early on in the innings.
Retired out, yeah.
Not your day. Can happen to anyone. You'll have a better day tomorrow or in the next game. But for the moment, for this game, boom, that's you done. We're going to get in number 3 or number 4 or number 5. I think that's the way the game's going to go. But look, 82 after 10. We spoke about this earlier. If you've got 80 in the first 10, you want to with wickets and then you've got 9 wickets and you want your back 10 to be better than the first 10. So you look at getting another 100.
Yeah.
And if they get another 100, it'll get to about 180. And
I think they've recovered well, though. I mean, despite that power play, 45-run power play, they've recovered well. They're doing well in the 11th over as well. Now is when the advantage of losing just one wicket comes into play. Because they've got a lot of batting to come. They've got Hetmeyer, who's been in great form, who hit Hardik with his brilliant 6. He's also just hit, he's also hit Varun Chakravarti now. So, Varun Chakravarti, he's hit for a 4. He's hit him for some runs. So, there's a fair bit of batting to come. You'd back them to get at least 100 in the back 10 from here.
They should, because like we said, you have a look at that batting lineup. It's all power hitters.
Yeah.
Rodman Powell, Sherfin Rutherford, Jason Holder, Romario Shepherd. These are power hitters. These are 6 hitters. So if they don't get to 180, they'll be disappointed. Having said that, with the amount of dew we've already seen, I think they might need to get a little more than 180.
Okay.
I think they might need to get a little more than 80. I think they'll probably need to get closer to that 200 mark.
Yep.
With the dew that we've seen. So look, they'll need their power hitters to come to the party in the next 10.
This is a rough math, I don't know if others do it, but I do it, is I just double the score at the end of the 11th over, right? So at the end of the 11th over, because they've got 17 of Varun Chakravarti's over, they're now suddenly looking at 99 for 1 at the end. And I'm looking at doubling it, we just get to 200 then.
Well, look, with 9 overs left, and if you go at 10 and over, that's 90. So that's 190. But with the kind of power hitters that they have, we've spoken about the pitch, we've spoken about the Eden Gardens ground, they'll be going at more than 10. So you're right. Double that, get to about 200.
Looks like that's what's going to happen. So in the end, I mean, it could be that Shai Hope's innings could just be genius. He just held that end up. But no, 32 of 33 in a quarterfinal. That West Indies is playing this all-important quarterfinal does seem a little strange coming from the captain. It was just one of those days that he had. Can the rest of the batters cover up for him? For the Indian bowlers, besides the fact that Varun's been expensive right now. Just a quick word for Akshar Patel. How good is he in the power play? How can he just keep doing this?
He's just magnificent, isn't he? And that's why the decision to drop him in that earlier game is that much strange. He's that kind of player. Look at those numbers: 3 overs, 25. 7 dot balls. With the bat, he gives you so much. With the ball, he's always delivering. Again, he's like that socket, that adapter you can put him anywhere and get everything else to sort of fit all different kind of sort of plug points. Yeah. He's that kind of cricketer. You can slot him anywhere.
He bowled 2 overs in the power play against the mighty West Indies and gone for just 15 runs. So that's just a little over a run a ball. Yeah. You'll take that in the power play.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. 100%. Because, look, at the end of that power play, even though West Indies hadn't lost a wicket, India would have been happy conceding only 45. Let me say, okay, that's fine. Yeah. We'll take that. Okay, we haven't got a wicket, but they haven't gotten away. Normally, when teams don't lose a wicket, they end up with 60, 65. But India, we didn't pick up a wicket, but we've managed to restrict them. We managed to contain them. And that's a tick for us in our sort of power play box.
Let's see what West Indies can do now and how India can stop them. This is a very good batting wicket, rocket outfield. It's just completely loaded in favour of the batter. So let's see where West Indies end up. One more target they set for India to go into the semi-final. India and West Indies, such an important game today. The last of the Super 8s here in this World Cup. Well, that's all we have for you right now. So G&G Music Factory is going to drop out of here. Thank you for watching Google Gemini presents Cricbuzz Comm Box. Things that make you go.